Good morning. How are you all today? Welcome to Bible class with Andre and Betty. We're continuing our studies from the book of First Kings, and today we're in chapter 4. And we'll be looking at the building up of Solomon's kingdom. And so verse 1 begins with letting us know that Solomon was now king, although it had been reported in the previous chapters. So, verse 1, so King Solomon was king over all Israel. And Saul, David, and Solomon, the kingdom is united. But after Solomon, his son, and another king on the east side will separate the kingdoms. It'll be the kingdom, the northern kingdom, and the southern kingdom. And so, but these verses is related to Solomon building his kingdom, verse 2. And these were the princes which Solomon had: Azariah, the son of Zadok the priest, Elihophar and Ahiah, the sons of Shisha, scribes. The scribes were the lawyers, or those that interpreted the law. Jehoshaphat, the son of Ahilud, the recorder, or the secretary. Verse 4. And Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, was over the host, or over the army. And Zadok and Abiathar were priests. Now remember in chapter 2, verse 27, Abiathar had been sent away because he conspired, he and Joab, against King David when his son tried to usurp the throne. So Abiathar is not active, but he's remembered because he came during the tribe of David, the reign of King David. Verse 5. And Azariah, the son of Nathan, was over the officers. And Zabad, the son of Nathan, was principal, or a high officer, principal officer, and the king's friend. So he was someone the king could talk to and befriend. Verse 6. And Ahijah was over the household, and Adoniram, the son of Abda, was over the tribute, over the collecting of taxes and building an army. Over the tribute is the taxes and the navy, are the men in the army. And now he's going to have 12 people commissioned for supplying him with what's needed for he and the people that work with him. So we're in 1 Kings chapter 4, verse 7. And Solomon had 12 officers over all Israel, which provided victuals for the king and his household. Each man his month in a year made provision. So each man had 12 men over 12 months. And these are their names, verse 8. The son of Hur in Mount Ephraim, the son of Dekar in Machaz and in Shalbim, and Beth Shemesh and Elon Beth Hanan. Verse 10. The son of Hesed in Arubath. To him pertains Soko and all the land of Hepher. These are places in Palestine, or in the southern kingdom. Verse 11. The son of Abinadab and all the region of Dur, which had Taphath, the daughter of Solomon, to wife. So by this time, Solomon had married and had children. He took the daughter of Pharaoh for his first wife. And so, verse 12, Bana, the son of Ahihud, to him pertained Teknath and Megiddo and all Bethshan, which is by Zartana, beneath Jezreel, from Bethshan to Abel Maholah, even unto the place that is beyond Jokneam. Now, these names that I'm pronouncing are the way I see it, but they can be, your pronunciations are okay. Verse 13, the son of Jeber in Ramoth Gilead. To him pertained the towns of Jair, the son of Manasseh, which was in Gilead. To him also pertained the region of Argob, which is in Bashan, 80 great cities with walls and brazen bars. 14. And Ahinadab, the son of Iddu, had Mahanaim. 15. And Ahimaaz was in Naphtali. He also took Bashmath, the daughter of Solomon, to wife. So this is the second daughter. Verse 16. Bana, the son of Hushai, was in Asher and in Elath. 17. Jehoshaphat, the son of Peruah, in Issachar. Shimei, the son of Elah, in Benjamin. Jeber, the son of Uri, was in the country of Gilead, in the country of Sihon, king of the Amorites, and of Og, king of Bashan. And he was the only officer which was in that land. So these are places that Israel had conquered on their way to Canaan land. Verse 20. Judah and Israel were many, as the sand which is by the sea in multitude, eating and drinking and making merry. Verse 21. And Solomon reigned over all kingdoms from the river unto the land of the Philistines and unto the border of Egypt. They brought presents and served Solomon all the days of his life. So not only was he king over Israel, he was king over all countries surrounding them at this time. Verse 22, and Solomon's provision for one day was 30 measures of fine flour and 80 measures of meal. So he has a large servants to serve. So it's a lot of products brought to him. Verse 23. 10 fat oxen and 20 oxen out of the pastures, and 100 sheep, besides harts and roebucks and fallow deer and fatted fowl. 24. For he had dominion over all the region on this side the river, from Tiphsah even to Azar, over all the kings on this side the river, and he had peace on all sides round about him. He did not have wars during his reign, and he's going to reign 40 years. Verse 25. And Judah and Israel dwelt safely, every man under his vine and under his fig tree, from Dan even to Beersheba, all the days of Solomon. And that's from north to south, all the days of Solomon. 26. And Solomon had 40,000 stalls of horses for his chariots, and 12,000 horsemen. Verse 27. And those officers provided victual for King Solomon and for all that came unto King Solomon's table, every man his month, every man his month. They lacked nothing. So these 12 officers were serving Solomon's table and the people with him. Verse 28, barley also and straw for the horses and dromedaries or camels brought they unto the place where the officers were, every man according to his charge. Verse 29, and God gave Solomon wisdom and understanding, exceeding much, and largeness of heart, even as the sand that is on the seashore. Verse 30, and Solomon's wisdom excelled the wisdom of all the children of the east country and all the wisdom of Egypt. Verse 31, for he was wiser than all men. And then they're going to name the men that he was wiser than Ethan the Ezrahite, and Heman and Charcoal, and Dorda, the sons of Mahal, and his fame was in all nations round about. Verse 32, and he spake 3,000 proverbs, and his songs were 1,005. And he's going to sing one of those songs in the book of Songs of Solomon. And that whole 8 chapters will be the song of one of the songs of Solomon. Verse 33. And he spake of trees, from cedar tree that is in Lebanon, even unto the hyssop that springeth out of the wall. He spake also of beasts, and of fowl, and of creeping things, and of fishes. 34. And there came all people to hear the wisdom of Solomon, from all kings of the earth, which had heard of his wisdom. And so his wisdom is being exemplified through his interactions with other kings of other nations and people. And Second Chronicles chapter 9, verse 22 will say, in fact, that Solomon was wiser than all kings that ever were. He was wiser than the kings, but there were some wise like Daniel, and the 3 Hebrew boys, and others who were wise also. So it's not saying he's the only one, but he was the wisest of the kings during all of his reign, well, up until a certain point. So you all bear with me. My mouth is really dry, and that's why my voice is spasming sometimes. So you all have a great day and a great week, and I'll see you next time.